All right. Last time on Fantasy RPG. Been a very long time. I'm gonna try and remember to the best of my ability. Uh, Pikachu, Amadeus, and Mirka just sort of went their way through kind of this weird ass sort of hellscape, voidscape temple, and came face to face with their own psyches, some very terrible decisions, and what seemed to be sort of a strange cult that was behind the void creatures you guys saw in Connington. But after sort of making their way out and having a choice encounter with God, you guys are now on your way to the capital city to try and get some more answers and just in general try and sort of figure some more things out about this area. But before you guys get there, it's you're gonna have to take a quick pit stop as Radimus is saying that he needs to stop into kind of like a nearby village with an outpost, just because to kind of like restock on some supplies for like the last little stretch of the trip. And we're gonna start on you guys sort of pulling into the station to try and to sort of like get that sorted out. Ah. Well, folks, here we are. Good time to stretch your legs if you need to, Amadeus and Pikachu.
Thanks, but where are we?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really have a name for this place on the map. Just a place us caravaneers go to stock up on spare parts and food for the horses.
Also, why'd you leave out America?
Oh, you guys must have been sleeping. Yeah, Mirka is going her own way for a little while. Didn't really say why, just said she had something to take care of. Far be it from me to normally let a girl her age wander off like that, but you magic types, you find a way to do shit.
Sucks we're down one, Pikachu.
Just you and me, buddy.
Against the world. I do hope we run into America soon, though. I mean, she's pretty strong, but still, I don't think anyone should be on their own at this point.
I'm sure it won't be the last we're seeing of her.
Hey, I don't suppose you folks could do me a favor.
Huh? What's up? Huh?
What?
What? I said what's up. What do you
Oh.
need, Radimus?
Well, I was just wondering. It'd take us a lot longer if you guys could go pick up the feed for the horses. There should be a place around here. I'll go get some of the other provisions, but if you guys could haul that over, that'd be a big help.
Sure thing.
Amadeus will motion. Pikachu, do you want to ride on my shoulder?
If you
I'm just
can
gonna
carry
pick up
me,
the feed
sure.
with. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Let's
Just
go.
for the just for the hell of it, give me a straight brawn flip to pick up and carry Pikachu.
That is
One?
2. No, because I'm healthy.
Oh, you're good, right.
Good.
One brawn, 2 cards.
Pikachu is surprisingly dense for someone of his size. You're
What?
you're kind of trying to pick him up is similar to trying to pick up a heavy stone, and you decide against it before you throw your back out.
Yeah, just actually, Pikachu, let's just go.
That innkeep had some hearty meals, what can I say?
I don't know, maybe cut down on the gummies.
From elsewhere in the caravan, Celestina, Bellatani, and Grubworm, who have been traveling to the capital with you, just kind of motion just to be like, ah, well, I'm sure you'll be fine if the two of us stay here. Just tend to our research.
He's gonna roll his eyes.
Yes. I'll take that as an affirmative. And she goes back to kind of burying her nose in her book as you guys start heading out. Meanwhile, elsewhere, in the same village but kind of on the other end of it, two people, a very sharp-dressed, human-looking man and another human man with a fairly big magical-looking bow and quiver on his back, are kind of like running into this town, just kind of like very sort of hurried, just with very sort of like ragged breaths when they finally sort of cross the threshold into the gates. Can either of you give me a wit and investigation check?
Really, Amadeus' field.
Well, no, just Zeller Brown.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
We're looking at the we're doing a bit of an A plot, B plot until you guys meet each other.
Wit or investigation or wit and?
Wit and
Wit and investigation.
Double check. And I'm healthy.
Okay, well, shit.
jeez. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, nice.
You sort of like Zell. I'm not going to refer to you by your name yet because you haven't been introduced. You just kind of you are able to like pretty quickly just sort of survey the area, and you can tell that the guards that were trailing you have very much lost you in the woods that you were running through to this point. It seems that you guys were able to, for now at the very least, escape from the noble guards that caught you stealing from that house.
It's not looking good, buddy.
Oh my god, are they still behind us?
I think we lost them.
Okay. Wow. What loot did you grab from in there?
Well,
So, Zell, you sort of like reach into your pack and you produce a very large, like just sort of deep purple gem.
this cool gem thing.
That looks valuable. I
It
pull
looks-
out an arrow with a magnifying glass on the end of it, and I like kind of inspect the the gem to see if I know how much it's worth or anything.
Yeah, no, give me a wit investigation. Or yeah, no, this is still wit investigation. You're not actually firing the arrow.
Yeah, no, I'm not firing the arrow.
You've never seen a stone like this before in your life, but it's very big and very shiny.
It's shiny. We should sell it.
I like the sound of that.
How quick do you think we can get rid of it? There's like we're near a town, right?
Yeah, you guys are have just sort of like crossed like one of the like other more back gates into this just sort of a small sort of village / like trading outpost.
How fast do you think we can get rid of it? That depends how fast you can run.
How far was the noble house? Fair enough. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's go quick, and they won't be able to get word here quick enough to know that we stole it. We sell it, we hop on, we get out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Quick money.
That's quick money. Free real estate. You think we can buy the noble's house with the money we make here? Think about it.
Yes.
We're gonna kick back at the man. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna start walking towards town.
All right.
The way you think.
I like the way you think, John Noble Robbery.
Brown, it actually comes to your attention that neither of you really have actually introduced each other to yourselves yet.
My name is Thorben Stringley, by the way. If you're looking to, pardon?
I'm just gonna type it into your name thing here. How do you spell that?
Thorben Stringly.
All right. You can call me Jebediah.
Nice to meet you, Jebediah. Are you looking to purchase a bow or quiver by any chance? I am an inventor by trade, and I have created the most fantastic magical objects you could ever imagine. I assume that's why you asked me to help you on this robbery you had planned.
Well, I mean, I do appreciate people who can handle sharp, pointy objects.
Yeah, well, some of them are sharp, and some of them are wet. No matter what, it's a fantastic surprise. Coming soon to a store near you. Okay, let's get going.
Right.
All right. So, as you guys sort of are like both Amadeus and Pikachu and Thorben and Jebediah are sort of making their way into town. I'm gonna say you guys both sort of like cross each other's paths like very slightly. Could either one from either party just give me sort of like another wit investigation? I know we're flipping it a lot, but just to see if sort of like something about them catches the attention of either one.
I'll do it.
Well, I'm healthy, I forget about that.
I'm not really
Well-
good today.
Well, cynical to you, the two
Amadeus.
Amadeus, to you the two just look like kind of like a normal pair. But to Jebediah, this sharp-dressed mage and his small, you're not sure what it is, accomplice, look like an easy mark.
Hey, Thorben. I think we got something here.
You kind of like jostle Thorben a little bit and gesture to the two who are just sort of like currently still looking around for like a place to pick up some stuff to pick up the feed.
I assume I'm just gonna walk up to him and start his introduction here.
Yeah, go for it.
Was my mic muted?
Yes.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, it was.
Whoopsie daisies.
You have anything to add, or just?
Oh, I was just like, what about this small yellow mouse and sharply dressed fellow is so interesting. It's I'm
They
sure we
look
gotta
like the
check it out.
type who would want a magical artifact.
It's magical too? You didn't tell me it was magical too.
Well, it doesn't have to be magical.
Oh, I'd like tap my nose with an arrow. I see what you're saying. Let's go check it out. Let's I guess see what you're saying. Wink. I say wink and wink.
Right. Jebediah will walk up to him and I guess say, greetings, fellow travelers. You two look like you are looking for something.
Yeah, we're looking for horse feed.
Well, I don't have horse feet, but you know what I do have? It's a hell of a lot better. I've got this beautiful, magical crystal thing here.
You could feed it to a horse, and maybe the
Feed it
horse.
Can
to a horse.
Amadeus use a slight magic kind of detection spell to see if it actually is magical?
Yeah, that will be intelligence and arcana.
I maxed out in. Wait, I forgot. All right, I'm maxed out in intelligence too.
And Arcana? And you're
Yeah.
healthy?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. For a second there.
3 successes.
You actually are you are detecting magic from this, and not just any magic. You're actually detecting void magic from it. It's almost as if it's almost as if what this person is holding is like one of those void master magic crystals you saw like around that altar.
Hey Amadeus, what do you think?
I think you need to drop that item right now. That is a dangerous piece that you're holding right there, stranger.
I think it's a valuable, dangerous piece that I'm holding here.
No, it's dangerous. Either
What?
return it where you found it, throw it in a lake, throw it off a cliff, get rid of it.
We have a very strict if you drop it, you buy it policy here.
I'm not touching it.
Oh, well, will you
Oh,
pay
you don't
for
have
it?
to touch it. We'll throw it in this nice sack for you. How about that?
Hey, we're
It comes
actually
with
not
that.
interested in buying this, but we know someone who might be interested. We were traveling with a professor who studies the magic that this crystal emanates, and they might be willing to pay you a hefty price. Seems like a large crystal.
Well, I mean, I can't say no to an offer.
But if you want us to introduce you, then you're gonna have to help us look for this horse feed. How's that sound?
Where are these horses at? Okay, I can feed them. I think I have just what you need.
We're
where are
not
these
feeding them
horses
the
at?
crystal.
No. We don't need to feed them the crystal. Listen, I can feed your horses. You just have to trust me. I know we just
My
met.
eccentric friend Thorben here.
I'm Thorben Stringley. I'm an inventor, and I want to show you my invention. I'm going to show it to you in the best way possible. A free demonstration. Take me to these horses.
What do you think,
You can
Amadeus?
call me Horatio.
What?
Wink.
Oh. Yeah, my good friend here. I pat him on the back. Horatio.
I like to
traveling
imagine he
together for a
said
long
"wink"
time.
out loud.
Did he say wink out loud?
I'll say he said wink out loud. That sounds fun.
Horatio wink.
I know Amadeus. What do you think, man?
Oh. Maybe, but they better not waste our time.
We've already wasted so much time. Let's see what we got.
Listen, it'll be over in a moment. Your horses will be fed, and everybody will walk away happy. Okay? You'll see my product. Maybe make an investment. I don't know how rich you guys are. I don't know what kind of people you're traveling with. I don't know who you know. I'm just trying to network here.
I feel that, brother.
I'm an inventor. I'm poor.
Alright, let's head back. I'll show you the way.
By all means.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Pikachu.
So, yeah.
Just keeping a close eye on these two.
So as you guys are sort of you guys are walking back, and it's just sort of like it's a very tense and awkward but otherwise uneventful walk for a while, until eventually Horatio and Thorben, you guys notice some guards in just sort of like a pretty like ornate but like light armor, just sort of like questioning people around you. You can't get a good look at like the crest they're bearing, but they definitely look like guards from a noble house.
Ooh. Lucky we found these guys before we talked to anybody else about this gem that we stole. I whisper quietly.
You know what? Give me present sneaking to whisper that quietly.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I get 1 extra for sneaking because I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
You have succeeded in not saying out loud that you just committed a crime.
Score.
But nevertheless, like one guard does just sort of approach you guys. Luckily, he doesn't recognize anyone here, but he's just kind of greetings, gentlemen.
Hello.
Howdy.
Good day, officer.
I'm a guard stationed at I'm a guard stationed at the Bright Manor. We recently had a break-in and they stole some artifacts from our master's collection. We're
Horrible.
wondering if anyone here has seen anything. We lost them in the guard stationed outside of the guard stationed at the manor proper lost them when chasing them on foot, but we assumed they went in this direction.
Sorry, officer. Me and my yellow friend here just arrived into town.
What about your other friends? Have either of you seen anything?
I wouldn't call them friends.
The only thing I've seen, officer, is a chance to show these young chaps my fantastic new invention.
Forgive my friend here. He's a bit eccentric.
He is also gonna flip charm lying.
Me?
Yeah.
That's not a lie.
It's a lie.
Okay, it's kind of a lie.
Just a smidge.
He just kind of Well, is that so? Well, why don't you give me a demonstration? In fact, why don't you all give me a demonstration of what you've got in your packs there?
Amadeus obliges with no hesitation. All the officer will find is literally, it just says like 1 potion and 10 gold. That's all that's in Amadeus's inventory.
All right. He just sort of he checks through yours. He checks through Pikachu. I imagine is not actually carrying one.
He checks the inside of my Black Air Forces.
Yeah.
And then maybe some food safe for later.
Ew.
Thorben, he opens up yours for a split second and immediately closes it. It's just with a look of like, all right, no, I'm not searching through all of that.
I got an arrow in here for everything, officer. Crime arrows. You need an arrow with a siren on it? I'm your man.
And he eventually is gonna make it to you, Horatio.
Now, be gentle with this. This is an old family heirloom of mine. It's my great grandmother's, and it would be a shame if anything happened to it. Passed down through generations, as you.
It's gonna be charm lying.
I gotta remember. Okay.
I think that's 9 for
Yeah,
you.
That is.
The
Nice.
first Joker, let's go.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty easy Joker to pull off. You say this and then immediately produce the item he's looking for that was stolen. As if you somehow convinced yourself that just by saying it was a family heirloom, he would just believe you.
Officer, I would like to reiterate that me and my yellow associate don't associate with these two men. We just met them.
The guard is gonna draw his sword and go, "A likely story. Fellas, found him.
Amadeus puts his hands behind his arms.
You guys are all coming in."
All right. Amadeus will immediately surrender.
Okay.
Fuck.
Pikachu will not surrender.
Pikachu, we've had enough trouble. I'm not dealing with this today.
But these guys can feed our horses. Can't find the feed anywhere.
We don't put up a fight, we'll clear up her name. We could literally bring in any witness. Hell, we could even get Job to come in through the line. And then we can find the feed. I'm not putting up with this today.
What makes you say that's brilliant?
Wait, what was that, Zell?
A witness, you say? That's brilliant.
Can I shoot a smoke grenade at the ground before the round starts?
You absolutely can. So that would be so the way Brown's character works. I'm gonna do like some double skill flips just because that works a lot easier than.
But he gets special treatment.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could probably. I'm probably going to incorporate that for everyone. It's just
All right.
This is the first time we've had a need for them. And
Sorry,
Okay.
dude. I felt bad about
so,
it.
what would be a smoke bomb arrow?
Does he have gadget arrows?
He does have gadget arrows.
Got a lot
Wouldn't
of
that
good
be,
points.
I think for a smoke bomb that would be ranged, because that's not magic based.
Well,
Yeah.
it'd be either
Ranged or
sneaking or
engine?
explosives.
Yeah, ranged or engineering. I don't know. You said double skills, maybe that.
I think. Let's try ranged and explosives because it's a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
But
Should
he doesn't
I?
have to roll attributes.
Yeah.
I mean, for
I don't
these
understand
specific-
what the. Okay, I don't
Yeah, that's-
fully
that's
understand
what
this
he was saying.
this new rule. I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't fully get it yet.
It's Brown the way Brown's character concept works, this works out a lot easier, and it's just the kind of thing where it's just like the book really doesn't say anything about it either way. So I'm just gonna think for certain flips, I think we're gonna be able to do like double skills. I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out fine for everyone, and if it doesn't, we'll change it.
I'm so sorry.
When you're healthy, never forget your +1 when you're healthy.
Yeah.
You get +1 when you're healthy.
Also, we don't know who the anti-Joker is.
Oh, yeah. Say because they're new, odds it's let's say odds it's Zell, evens it's Brown.
Even.
It's
Brown.
Brown.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the anti-Joker once per session can
Mhm.
Nullify a joke.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. But it's kind of like, too, I don't know, because I don't know how much you've watched. We kind of made a rule, we all kind of have to unanimously agree on it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we generally
It's
the
just
anti-Joker has the final
I-
say, but we generally vote on it, or not really
Yeah.
vote, but just like. Oh,
And
do
it's
we wanna
really
use it
early,
here?
so we don't know if we're going to need that anti-Joker later for something important.
Listen,
like breaking out of prison.
Dude, but if I get rid of the Joker now, smoke escape. Like, how long have we talked to this officer of the law?
Probably just for like a couple minutes.
He won't remember our faces. We're not that noticeable.
I don't know. What does everyone think?
I'll keep the Joker on this one.
Okay.
I mean, it's his call.
No, I'll keep the Joker on it. I kind of want to see what Dingles does with it, honestly. I'm sure there'll be more Jokers. I pray.
Oh, there's definitely more Jokers.
Let's see. Okay. Well, for 3 successes, it is going to cause a smoke screen in some regard. However, you are going to take 1 damage in the process as you shoot just a normal explosive arrow at your feet.
That means I'm like wounded, right? Because I only have 3 health.
Yeah, you're now injured, which just means you don't
You
get your
also need to
health
update your stuff, Brown.
I'll do it. One second.
All right.
Like, just fill the whole.
Actually, I probably can't dodge my own explosive arrow, right?
No.
Yeah, no. This damage you definitely can't.
Joker
dodge.
damage we usually can't dodge.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, most like self-inflicted are
Yeah.
not.
You don't have any drive, Brown?
I'm putting it in. I was just looking over at it.
Where's the character sheets? Are you posting those later?
Yeah. Also, what do your characters look
Oh yeah,
like?
that's true. We should
I should
post our.
post
We
it.
should. You guys. We should post these character
That's true.
sheets now for the new characters.
I'm trying to visualize what your characters look like, but I don't know.
Please visualize it now. The stock photo that I found on Google Images.
Wow, it's
That's really good.
perfect.
What the heck is
What
your
the-
character, Zell? What is that? Dingle said
It's
human.
a
I don't know what
ratio
that is.
link.
Important looking suit.
I don't understand.
Check out the species.
Oh, shady. Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot to do that bit.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Species
part of the
human, home on the range.
Home on the range.
Crazy, noisy, bizarre arrows.
All right, so Brown, although you fucking singed yourself pretty bad with an explosion, there is like a smoke screen here where people can start trying to get away with agility and sneaking.
I start limping in the direction we were going before.
All right. So that's agility, sneaking. If anyone trying to sneak away.
There we go. Second crit.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, one of Zell's. In case anyone's wondering, one of Zell's ultimates
Desperado. Yeah.
is that the Queen of Hearts for him counts as a crit.
Well,
But
it's normally.
Oh, yeah, no,
Spades,
the Queen of
or
it's,
Ace of Spades.
yeah,
I
the
just
Ace
added
of
another
yeah.
Queen of
Okay,
Hearts.
yeah, the Ace of Spades also counts as a crit,
Alright.
but the what is it? The Queen of Clubs?
It doesn't matter. I just changed them to be another Queen of Hearts and another.
Okay,
Joker.
yeah, but there's what is normally a face card is also another Joker in his deck. So his deck
Okay,
has
okay.
two. So his deck has 2 crits and 3 Jokers.
Okay, fair enough. Amadeus will stay right where he is. He has no reason to run. Because he's not
Alright.
a criminal.
I got an ace and a Queen of Hearts.
Nice.
My crit is only like 2 though.
No, that's still 3 successes.
Still
So-
solid. game.
I'm gonna say that is more than enough for you guys to just sort of slink away to somewhere where Amadeus and Pikachu at the moment can't, or the guards that are sort of about to take you guys in can't really see. I don't know if Pikachu was also wanted to get away or if he was staying with Amadeus.
You can abandon your longtime friend for some people you just met.
Actually, yes, I'm going to stay.
I thought you were about to say, actually, yes, I will.
Did
That's out of character. I would have been like legit hurt if you actually left.
I don't
Yeah.
think Pikachu would have realized what he was going for.
Yeah.
I kind of
You kind of just shot an explosive and used, like, the debris to, like, cover you as you fucking ran away.
the intention though was to do it before combat, so it didn't have to be like, oh, these guys get in trouble for getting a fight, because we just kind of... everybody gets scot free. You know what I mean? When you shoot an explosive arrow at the ground, it's like a stick of dynamite at the end of a stick. Another stick.
It's a stick at the end. It's a stick at the end of a stick. Alright, so once the kind of dust and debris clears, Amadeus, you're sort of standing by like a very shaken guard. You're just kind of, and he just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Now, what the?" He sort of looks at you, Amadeus, and goes, "Where'd they go?"
I don't know. I told you. Me and my friend here aren't associates with them. We just met.
He's
If
gonna
you take
need-
us, then I request that you go to the outskirts and find a man named Radimus. He will confirm our story. But we will not give any resistance. And Amadeus holds out his hands for the cuffs.
Give me charm persuasion.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, I have 2 in charm and 2 in persuasion. Oh, that went terrible. Fuck me. Why? I wasn't even persuading. Amadeus literally surrendered, man.
It's more like persuading him to let you like the let us go. We're not with them part.
Give up. Whatever. It's fine.
Pikachu, you're just kind of watching as this guard sort of produces a pair of handcuffs to put on Amadeus. I don't know if you want to do it. I don't know if you want to step in.
Hey. That won't be necessary. We're just innocent travelers. We don't know, we don't know what those two are up to. In fact, we can even, assist in the search, if need be.
We can return what's been stolen. We've dealt with those kinds of artifacts before.
That's another charm persuasion. This time, I'll say from Pikachu. You already jokered Amadeus.
Charm what?
Persuasion. Dear Lord.
We're all ready,
flip
boys.
of the night. Let's go.
Yeah, we're not putting up any resistance. I just want to throw that out there.
Unless.
All right. Because I didn't expect. I'm gonna say. Okay. I know how to do this. Pikachu, you go. That will be necessary, sir. And you grab Amadeus by the wrist and start running away.
How's he pulling me? He's like 3 feet.
He's 4 brawn.
Don't worry about it. I have you over my shoulder, Amadeus. You're very low to the ground, but you're over my shoulder.
Amadeus,
Literally
you're
just
kind of,
more than half of my body's being dragged on the dirt road.
you're just sort of Amadeus. You're just kind of like it just sort of like curled up, just sort of bracing.
Pikachu, why'd you do that?
Look, man. He's got explosive arrows. We need him.
No, I don't trust those two.
So after a while, you guys make it back to Radimus, and he's just kind of looking over like a couple like crates and stuff that he's put in the wagon. It's like, all right. Well, hey there, folks.
Where's this horse feed?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, Radimus, but we were unsuccessful in finding the horse feed.
Ah, shucks. Well, that's fine. I guess we got this. And he sort of pats like a pretty large bag of horse feed. I mean, I was saving this for myself, but I guess if we need it for the horses.
Well, shit, don't just save it all for you and the horses. Let me take a swipe.
You you grab a handful of raw oats. They're all right.
Can we feed the horses and just please leave? This town has been nothing but bad luck.
Sure thing.
Well, hold on, folks. Before we head out, I don't know if y'all are any big rush, but before you head out, I was just, I met up with some fine gentlemen. They were, they said they had something for the cart. I just want to hear them out really quick.
Oh, they're here?
Thanks, Radimus, for giving us a place to lay low for a little bit.
Before he realizes who he's talking to, he's like, "Greetings. Name's Jimmy."
What?
Amadeus immediately produces a wind
Wait.
spell to lift Thorben and Jimmy out of the air because he is pissed off at them. Think of like holding them up in the wind.
Okay, give me intelligence and force.
To try. Okay, 2 successes.
Yeah, Thorben and Jimmy, you two are just sort of like you two are just sort of like a sort of like torrent of wind kind of wraps around you guys and kind of lifts you both off the ground, and you're just sort of like hovering in the air, just kind of like held in place.
Wee.
Just make a good party trick.
What are you doing back here?
Wee.
Well.
Just like floating around.
Just trying to get our hands on some gold and to get our pockets a bit looser of one
You've given us enough
very
trouble.
troublesome object.
Do I know anything about this noble that we robbed? Dingle?
Give me do you have a I'd say that would be like intelligence streetwise.
By the way, the tornado's not comfy.
You know, he's one of those robber baron types who just kind of got rich, sort of just kind of like fucking over other people, and just sort of is now just kind of hoarding his wealth in his house.
Ah.
Yeah, Jimmy over here was, looking to get a big score from this nobleman, and he's kind of an asshole, so I just started to do a Robin Hood and help him out. I say, wee!
Hey, Amadeus. Look.
Amadeus on purpose jostles the tornado.
As he's doing that, Pikachu goes, "Hey, Amadeus, look. These guys, I don't think they're all bad. They're trying to give back to the people. And plus that one guy's explosive arrows. I
Caused
say we
us
give him
more
a chance.
trouble.
Yeah,
Full out narrow.
In fact, the people.
With a grenade
Can
on it.
Amadeus see the bag where the void crystal is?
It
Or has it been tucked away? I'm asking if...
I'm gonna say it's been tucked away, but It's probably I don't think there's any chance that it was like gotten rid of, and I'm gonna say Amadeus probably realizes he still has it on him.
Amadeus is gonna try and do like a telekinesis like pull the bag out.
All right, I think that's wit and force magic.
Wit, okay.
Just 'cause it's a little bit more finessery.
I'm gonna like while he's doing that. Oh, actually, wait.
Crit.
Nice.
And Amadeus's crit is worth 2.
It's worth
I think.
3. You
Oh,
said
it's
you had
worth
2.
3.
You said you had 2 charm.
Yes, I have 2 in everything except intelligence and brawn. Intelligence, I maxed out brawn as 1, so yeah.
I'm gonna try to grappling hook arrow it. Grappling hook arrow at the
Can you
bag.
beat 5?
It's floating through the air.
He can try.
Really trying to beat 5.
I'm
What is
gonna
it?
say that's probably that is probably I think agility and ranged to kind of like
Agility,
snipe a.
Okay, I'm saying cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
And you're not healthy, just
Yeah.
remember.
I know.
Just making sure. Again, it's just something because you haven't
One?
played before.
Okay, got one. Got one.
Yeah, one is one.
I'm still gonna
You-
shoot it for one.
You completely missed it.
You shoot a grappling hook arrow at the spot sort of the spot where the bag was on Jimmy, but the bag itself is long gone and it's in Amadeus's hand.
We're confiscating this.
Do I hook anything?
You hook his nipple, maybe. If it was tucked away in his shirt pocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
See,
I don't.
now, confiscation is a big word, and I like this other big word called compensation. You're gonna have to pay for that.
That was smooth.
Amadeus snaps his fingers and sends a slight jolt towards Jimmy.
Like an attack.
Like a small jolt.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's intelligence force magic.
Not being hard on you guys, the players, but Amadeus has been through enough shit from the first season, okay?
Amadeus is very much a lawful good.
So that's,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did you just kill Jimmy?
no,
Maybe.
not in 100 years.
You might have farmed that out.
That's 4 successes and a joker.
That is true.
All right, Jimmy, you're not gonna have any dodge the next combat encounter we come into, as a pretty large lightning bolt is hurled towards you, and you have to kind of dive out of the way of it while stuck in the tornado.
Hey, buddy. I mean, fine, I guess you can hold on to it, but
Jeez Louise, fella. It's a little excessive, don't you think?
Amadeus shoots a very, like... What's the word? Like, not impressed, or, like... Just, fucking... Whatever. Look at,
I'm gonna
at Thorben.
take out an arrow.
Are you gonna be able to
No,
shoot through
man.
the...
Take out an arrow that has a large cardboard tube on it. It says "party" on the side. I'm gonna shoot it at Amadeus.
The party arrow.
Party arrow.
I think that's what the fuck would a party arrow be?
You tell me.
ranged perform?
Yeah, you know what? I like that. Ranged perform is a party arrow.
The party hat falls off the party arrow. It's not just a
Yes.
regular arrow.
No, it's just
Oh, it wasn't a joke.
yeah. Well, yeah, it wasn't a joker.
Complete failure.
I'm gonna say you produce the party arrow, and before you fire it, the tube kind of falls off, and like some confetti just kind of very weakly just sort of it's out on the floor.
They're still in the tornado, so it's actually like...
I'm working on the party arrow.
Amadeus
next time.
calls.
Next time.
Amadeus calls into the caravan. Celestina, here's a void crystal piece for you.
She sort of like pokes her head out and she's like, what was that?
Here you go.
A void
Amadeus just
crystal piece that only costs 50 gold.
no, here. Amadeus just gently lobs it to Celestina.
20 gold?
20, yeah.
No, it's a donation for your research.
Hey.
5 gold?
No, that's nice of you to pay out of your own pocket for that one.
No. Here you go, Celestina.
So Celestina just kind of like, she just sort of she palms the crystal in her hand and she just kind of looks it over and she just goes, and her eyes kind of like brighten a little bit and she's just, my, this is of exceptional purity. Where did you find this?
Actually, they found it.
They've decided to donate it.
Whee!
For a price.
No.
Oh well. Celestina just kind of like gives you a look as if she's still waiting for you to answer her question.
Some
Where
fucking
it came
noble
from
had it.
doesn't matter until
These two
until I
criminals
get
took
paid.
it from someone.
Us.
Granted, the
Wow.
person they stole it from might also be a criminal, but you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
I do, however,
What's
make
it do?
loads of money.
Well, I certainly must say, you have an eye for these things. Say, we're actually, our little group here has been sort of studying some void magic and some recent effects it's had on this, sort of world. Would you like to come with us?
No. They were just leaving, actually.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I hear these adventurer types can get lots of money.
Yeah.
Celestina, as if she didn't hear Amadeus, just sort of claps her hand together and just goes, "Perfect! That's brilliant. It'll be excellent to present this to some of my more void magic-oriented colleagues. I'm sure you'll be excited to come along and present your discovery to them."
Oh, yes. Potential investors in my new
Simply
product.
delighted.
Ah, very well, very well. Say, Amadeus, could you put my new research partners down if you would?
Amadeus dissipates the turn in a way where they get thrown up a bit and they get slammed on their asses to the ground.
Whee! Ow!
So, Radimus sort of turns to the party with and with a still partially full mouth goes, "Well, we should probably head out." as some horse feed just kind of dribbles out of his mouth as he speaks.
Hey, stop hogging it.
I pull out an arrow with an apple on it. I say, I could feed the horses. And I fire it at Radimus.
Give me raged and survival for this culinary arrow.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This one is less of a work in progress than the party arrow. You're able to pretty adeptly just kind of shoot the arrow with enough force to where the apple kind of lands in Radimus's mouth, but it doesn't go far enough to actually hurt him.
So, Thorben, you had this the whole time, and we were out looking for grain.
Well, that's what I was trying to show them, before the old coppers arrived. The old law. Working for the man, the noble man on the hill that had this gem.
Well, I suppose it's what's done is done.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you
Radimus kind of like Radimus kind of removes the apple from the end of the arrow and just sort of like takes some bites out of it before giving sort of an approving thumbs up.
It's my grandma grows them, you know?
My compliments to the botanist.
Now we could take some compensation home back to the Thorman's grandma here, if should you have any donations.
Radimus just Radimus is a little bit too engrossed in eating this apple to hear your very blatant attempt to shake him down for money. And he just sort of he climbs on to his sort of to his spot at the front of the wagon, just kind of like, well, I'd say it's time to get going, wouldn't you?
Well, I suppose so. Maybe we'll find some less stingy folks, he says under his breath.
Maybe. I'm gonna hide in the wagon. I don't want to be seen.
Amadeus sits away from
down.
these two in the corner, writing in his grimoire.
What you reading?
My grimoire.
What's that all about?
It's the thing that gives me the ability to cast spells.
It's like your quiver there, I guess, for
Ooh, yeah, like a magical item. Do you pull spells out of that? Like, shoot them with something?
I read the incantations in the book, and that allows me to control force magic.
I pull out a grimoire arrow.
It's pretty much just an arrow. It's pretty much just an arrow with a book at the end.
I shoot it into my hands, and I open it up.
Give
A
me
young adult novel.
Give me intelligence and ranged to shoot a book into your hand and then read it.
I'm out of cards.
just
What?
roll them first.
Oh
use
yeah,
those
roll
and then-
roll those and then reshuffle.
Okay.
Oh no.
So 1 success, 1 joker. Okay,
Oh, wow.
so
Okay.
4 successes and a joker.
The grimoire arrow with very impressive speed goes sailing through the roof of the wagon.
Doesn't cast a spell or anything?
It doesn't cast a spell, but what you can hear from a distance is you do hear it collide with something.
What noise does it make?
It kind of makes the sound of it hitting another wagon. But shortly afterwards, you can tell that the whatever wagon it hit is speeding up to kind of meet you guys.
Oh, shit.
And does anybody want to look out at to look out, sort of see what this wagon's all about?
Sure.
I kind of like duck my head below the window.
Pikachu, you see a very impressive looking kind of, but pretty fortified carriage with a very noble looking seal sort of approaching towards you guys.
Can I, if I shout out, would they hear me?
Yeah, from here they will.
Hey, how's independent reading time going, guys?
Uh, wait, give me 1 second. All right. What? Oh.
Does anybody know what horses are scared of?
Cliffs. I don't know.
Cliffs.
Really loud noises.
Probably.
Amadeus will clap his hand. Amadeus,
Fire
without
to say
poking
that.
his hands without poking his head out of the carriage, will clap his hands and cause thunder to rumble around to spook off the horses.
We've also got horses, I think.
Yeah, that might spook our horses.
But he's already done it.
Wait, hold on.
Never mind.
Where the? All right. You know what? I'm gonna use these songs for now, just because the fucking playlist is fucking borked. So, Pikachu, the independent reading comment is gonna be met with an arrow whizzing by you. And let's see for how much. Oh, by the way, I would turn up Groovy because this song's pretty quiet.
Will do.
Next song's loud as all hell.
Probably.
Pikachu, you have 3 damage coming your way. As it seems a caravan of Bright Manor guards is fast approaching you guys.
Fuck.
Well, I guess it was a matter of time.
So, let's see. There's as the caravan gets a lot closer, you can see that there's 4 people aboard, 2 with arrows and 2 that are just sort of like that seem to be unarmed, but they are nonetheless sort of clad inside of guards' armor. And what's everyone's initiative here again?
3.
2.
Or
2.
Okay, so Amadeus, can you flip 1 card for me? Okay, so you're gonna go before the other dude with the bow.
Amadeus does not get up from his seat. Yeah, he's
Really?
weird. Mm-hmm.
All right.
He is really not in the mood to put up with these 2. He is not going to help them.
Amadeus skips his turn and is gonna go to the other 2 with the bow.
I just turn to look at Amadeus with an arrow sticking out of my forehead.
It's their fault, not mine. Look at them.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're all being attacked right now.
This wouldn't have happened if we didn't let them come with us.
This wouldn't have happened had you paid us in the first place.
So another arrow is going to come through. They're just sort of like firing into the carriage, and this one is going to 1 damage is going to be incoming to you, Thorben, which is dodgeable. So just take down 1 dodge for now. As it now will go to, I believe it is your turn now, Thorben.
I believe so. I think your mic's muted.
Oh. Is Brown muted?
Oh, I'm muted. Okay,
You are.
listen. There's some horses driving next to us. I don't think they should be horses anymore. I'm gonna try to polymorph them with an arrow. Polymorph arrow.
All right. Give me. What would a polymorph? I guess just force magic. Ranged
Force
force.
magic. One success.
You do have drive.
Ooh, I'm gonna use drive. Yeah, I can just like
Yeah,
draw
so-
more cards, right?
Yeah, drive is you can spend drive
One
to
drive
flip
to get one more card.
one drive flips one additional card on any action.
Can I just do one by one, or do I have to like?
You can do one by one.
You can do one by one. You could do multiple at a time. There's
Oh,
no
man.
real. The only real restriction on drive is that it's once it's gone, it's gone. It only restores at the end of a session.
Okay, I used 2 drive. I got 2 successes now. My
Good drive.
polymorph arrow. Going for
Uh,
drive.
It's going for a drive.
I'm gonna say 2 successes is gonna be enough to turn a horse into a mule.
Damn it.
So that is pretty good because this mules are not necessarily meant to pull carts fast. So the other caravan is lagging a little behind you guys now. As
All right. Yeah, that's end of
it's
mine.
now, I think it's is Pikachu and Jimmy. Are you guys initiative tied?
We are.
Okay, so I guess just whoever has a move first can go.
I do not yet.
Alright,
I'm
in that case,
still thinking.
I'm gonna try launching a shock at the horses, which is gonna like stun them but not really hurt them.
Okay.
So what's
Give me I think that's brawn force for your electric.
Nice.
3?
Oh damn. Okay. That is gonna be a pretty strong sort of electric shock to kind of like make the horse and mule just kind of like sort of like stay in place for a moment.
You hit the 10% paralysis.
Is anybody in the cart standing up?
How many successes was that, Pikachu?
3.
3.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well. One of the actually, hold on. You guys flip one more. One of the guards that was presumably unarmed just kind of stands up, and suddenly his hands are just sort of cloaked in just like a deep purple void magic energy.
Oh shit.
And he kind of sends it directly at the horses, and sort of like, almost seemingly through like void magic, not necessarily like dispels the sort of the shock that was on them, but just sort of forces them to keep moving anyway through like void magic. And the other one is gonna send a blast out. As the other unarmed quote-unquote guard is also going to attack with void magic. And he's going to send a shot at you for 2 damage, Pikachu.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to say now it's definitely Jimmy's turn.
Alright. Okay, I think I want a Hail Mary. Not
Okay.
sure what I want to say, but
Whatever it is, it's got to be good. Oh, for in case anyone doesn't know, Hail Mary is the lying mastery ultimate. Zell can tell a lie so unbelievable that everyone believes it for a number of turns equal to his successes.
That's a very cool ultimate.
You know what's the coolest thing about it? What happens on Jokers is one of two things. Either nobody believes it, or the lie is true, whichever is worse.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay, so what was Zell's flip?
I believe it's charm lying, the same way friendship speech is
Oh, he hasn't done
charm
it yet.
empathy.
Okay. I thought he'd already done it.
I think he was just thinking about what he wanted his lie to be.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, I am still healthy.
That is quite a risky one, but I really like it this time.
It is kind of risky. I don't know if Zell has flipped any Jokers yet.
Well, he does have 3 Jokers, right?
I know. Even if he's flipped one, you still have 2 in your deck.
I still have 2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly, these folks don't know the laws about independent reading time. So I think he's going to quickly educate on why it is supremely illegal to attack someone after initiating independent reading time.
All right, you're basically like, oh, I don't know how you guys do it where you're from, but around here, if someone gives you a book for independent reading time, you cannot attack them, and in fact, that's considered like aggravated assault to the highest degree.
I will be bringing this up back home. I've noted your carriage's license plate.
Okay, so they all just kind of like look, or they're all kind of like looking to each other, and they're just kind of like, wait, is that true? Wait, hold on, we don't get out of the mansion very often. So they're gonna skip their next 3 turns.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
And that means that 2 of those are going to be burnt on the archers who would have went right now, and it's going to be Amadeus's turn now.
Amadeus stands up.
I will point out, Amadeus, that there are 2 void mages on that caravan that are associated with these this manor.
Why
lord.
Amadeus stood up.
All right.
He's going to push aside the 2, very noticeably, because he doesn't like them. And he's going to charge up. He's going to do the thing where he charges up a large fireball in his hand, and then it like shrinks down to like the size of a marble, and then it's going to fly forward really fast, and then it's going to when it hits, it's going to expand. Yeah,
that's how you killed that one guy.
That's how I killed a lot of them. Remember, I set a whole fort on fire because of that.
Was that spell? I forgot.
That's
if
the
that
fort,
was that.
yeah.
Okay. Second session memories.
Is that intelligence force?
I can't wait for you to Joker and you'll set another fort on fire.
I believe it should be enforcement.
Is that intelligence force?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so make a note. That's 3 successes, and I've got to pull 2 more cards.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 successes.
Not bad.
Take it away, Daniel.
So yeah,
and he's doing it in a way that he's trying to almost subtly intimidate Jimmy and Thorben.
So yeah, you kind of just like shoot a look to the both of them before sending out the spell you described. And once it collides with the caravan, it just sort of like erupts into just this like explosion of flame around the caravan. And the caravan is kind of like makes it like a fair way, sort of like the caravan. You basically make up a lot of ground now that the caravan is basically like on fire. And as you guys are
back down.
And as you guys are pulling away, you can hear them yell. You can hear yelling from the caravan that you can essentially make out to. Well, why can they attack us?
And Amadeus sits back down where he was and continues reading.
It seems for right now at least, that caravan is pretty much away from you guys. And I think as of right now, you guys have left combat.
Nice.
All right.
That was a pretty impressive fireball you did there. I pat Amadeus on the shoulder.
Amadeus looks up for a second, looks back down at his book.
I look over at Amadeus' book. What are you reading?
Already asked me this.
Is it like a
yeah,
magazine?
now it's back. Now the music's back. Turn it. All right.
It's my grimoire.
What spells are you looking at there? Some like
Powerful
interesting-
ones. Like the ones that you just like similar to the one you just saw.
Can I learn them if I read your grimoire?
No.
Oh, I'm. That's kind of well.
You have to train to be a mage.
Well, can I train? You gonna teach me?
No.
You're not good enough to teach me. I understand.
No.
It's okay. I haven't been able to make any more of these magical quivers either, personally. Even though I'm trying to sell them. They're pretty tough to create.
All you do is stick an item to the end of them.
It's well, I mean, yeah, that's the enchantment of my magical quiver. He pats the duffel bag on his side. It's you know.
Can Amadeus scan? Is that actually a magical duffel bag, or is it just a duffel bag full of random shit?
Let's determine that based on what you flip.
What is it? Wait,
Because I feel like both ways of like whether it's actually magic or it's just some contraption he invented that like attaches things to the end of headless arrows are equally funny.
Probably intelligence arcana.
Yeah, intelligence arcana.
And I'm healthy. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have to remember I get a +1 to void flips because I have the clean grimoire. I gotta start remembering that. Which would give me, if I'm healthy, that literally gives me 10 cards to flip per force. Intelligence force.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so
Holy
fucking.
shit.
That's so fucking magical, dude.
Or it's just. Or
You
I
know- You know
Fine.
what? For 5 successes, I think what do you want it to be, Cynical? For 5, 6, do you want it to be a contraption? Or do you want it to actually be magic?
Let's make it a contraption.
All right.
I think it's funny because that means
It
that
is
Brown
funny.
built that. So that's impressive on Brown's character's part.
It
But I
also,
just think
it,
it's
also it also fits with Brown's engineering mastery.
also, I just think it'd be funnier for Amadeus to realize it's not magical at all.
Yeah, there's
Yep, my magic bag.
That's not.
not only is there not an ounce of enchantment on the bag, there's also a fairly faint whirring noise.
TM, I say quickly.
I helped him patent that.
He's very good with the papers. We found them in the. What was he? The Baron's mansion.
Yeah, you just write a few lines and there you go.
Over
Amadeus
this
is gonna-
thing that says deed, whatever that means. I put the paper back in my pocket.
Amadeus is gonna take a bit of a deep sigh and say to Jimmy and Thorben, he's gonna kind of sound somewhat kind of what's the word?
Condescending?
No, the opposite of condescending.
Descending? Pro-descending?
Pro descending.
He's
Pro-ascending.
he's gonna apologize to them kinda where he goes. I mean, he's out of character and in character. He's finding it hard to find the right words.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Sorry for the way I've been treating you. It's just
Aw.
me and my friends, who one of them isn't here right now. We've been through a lot, and when you guys came through with your peddling of a void crystal and the guards, look, I know you guys probably, I don't want to know if I want to say mean well in the best of intents, but I know that you guys aren't totally bad guys, I guess.
For sure.
And I'm sorry if I've been...
I kind of want to make you flip a charm lying on that Zell.
Amadeus was being sincere. Why are you doing this?
No. On Zell saying, yeah, I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with what.
Oh, okay.
Just
4 successes or 3 successes on a Joker.
Jimmy, you just sort of like, you say, well, you know, the alignment chart has a lot of wiggle room here and there. It's who can really say one way or the other.
Amadeus, I just want to say I forgive you, and I reach into my bag, and I pull out an arrow. It's essentially a bear trap, but instead of spikes, it's just like 2 mannequin arms. It's the hug arrow. I shoot it at him.
Give me raged empathy to shoot a hug arrow.
One success.
Amadeus, you are sort of 2 sort of like padded arms just sort of bounce off of you. And then as it hits the floor, they kind of just like make a sort of hugging motion around nothing.
I pick it back up and put it back in the bag. And smile.
I don't mind if you guys tag along, but please just don't cause us any trouble, is all I ask. That's all.
well, certainly won't try to.
What was I not supposed to do?
Please don't cause us any trouble. I don't mind if you guys tag along with us for a while, but just please try not to cause too much trouble for us. We've been through a lot.
Us causing trouble? It's like the opposite of what we're about. You know, steal
please.
stuff and sell it quickly. Am I right, fellas?
Well, if something goes wrong, try not to drag the whole group down with it.
How would anything go wrong? Name one time you've seen things go wrong. Never. Exactly. Let's keep going.
Amadeus was trying, man.
He was. He's not Moonblitz. He's not like he's not as empathetic of a character. He's more kind of no nonsense.
No
Us too.
nonsense. I salute.
Very much nonsense.
I salute Amadeus. I sit
Amadeus
down.
just sort
I
of
sit
nods
down
his
straight
head.
in my seat.
And kind of goes back to reading. But he's not sitting as far away from everyone as he used to.
Besides, you still owe us for the crystal there.
And
It got us an internship, I guess.
I will say it's I admit it's been kind of a shorter session, but I will say that with that I think with sort of just like kind of we're gonna just sort of pan up to the sky with the on that, and just sort of gonna see a little next time on RPG.
Hell yes.
Nice.
a bit of a shorter one, but I wanted to have more. I wanted to have kind of a jumping off session to sort of introduce two very different characters to the party. I hope it turned out all well, because honestly, I love both of your character designs so much. Man, was I racking my brain to think of a way that these two would meet these two.
I
That's
really
what I
loved
was,
this
like,
session.
trying to think of as well.
It was good. It worked out. It worked out good.
I really like the chemistry between the characters so far. The Amadeus is like a little pissed off.
I think it is a lot of fun.
It's pretty much how I imagined it.
I'm very excited. But with that, I think now it should be so Brown at the end of the session is when we give out hero points. So basically, hero points in game are similar to Drive, but they have some notable differences. The first is that they have you flip 2 cards instead of 1. The second is that you can only use 1 hero point per flip. And the second is that you get them from this section where everyone just sort of goes around and chooses. We do 2 people that they thought, like, that was sort of their hero for the session, like, who did, like, a really cool thing. And I'm going to start off by giving everybody 2 hero points.
Oh shit.
Because this was a pretty good first session, I thought.
Yeah, I loved it.
This was a really fun session from start to finish, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I have to update the pin.
Oh yeah.
So does my health come back next time? And dodge? And drive?
Dodge does after combat, right?
Yeah, dodge resets after each combat. Drive resets after each session. Health usually resets after each session too. Every now and again there will be, like...
It depends on how tense of the session break is.
Like, we've had sessions where, like, we've had to, like... end,
Split
like,
off,
where we've had to end, like, mid, like, dangerous area, or sometimes even, like, mid-combat encounter. And in those cases, the health is not going to reset. But in most cases, I come up with a reason for why you guys either rested or just generally got your health back.
Does the is this sheet gonna stay updated? This playing cards.io?
Yes.
This will, yes. As long as this URL will always bring us to, like, this exactly how we left it. Unless I think it goes inactive after 2 weeks.
If we use it, does it come back up? Like,
Yeah.
does it reset that?
Unless no one goes to it in, like, a couple of weeks.
I do have a backup of it just in case we don't touch it for like 3 weeks.
I think all you have to do to keep it active is just like move a card around or something.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys all into here. So I'm just setting the. I have a little pinned message in the RPG chat with hero points and stuff.
Your mic's sounding a bit weird, Dingle. Or is it just me?
No, it was.
Is it still sounding weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me plug it back in.
Just unpin and repin it.
I was just about to do that.
I just hope
Good idea.
that Brown and Zed, and I mean Zell, that you guys don't think that I'm hating you as a player
No,
or anything.
I very much knew exactly how it would go going into it.
Well, we're good.
Yeah, Zell. I was sort of briefing Brown on sort of how this session would go from their perspective earlier today, and Zell pretty much said exactly like, I'm very interested to see how my character plays into a couple like very very well-meaning party members.
You're still sounding a bit weird there, Dingle.
What the fuck is wrong?
I don't know.
You sound
still
like
hear you
underwater
fine.
right now.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Okay, this time I restarted the headset itself. Hello?
You still sound
Yeah.
Maybe
weird.
try rejoining
Still
the
sounds
chat.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's Discord.
Could be.
I wouldn't put it past Discord. Hello?
It's worse. You're going
swear
deeper
to
and
God-
deeper.
Nope, you're good now. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Say something, Dingle.
Hello? An actual sentence?
Oh my god.
Yes, there you
He's
go.
back.
That
I
was
swear to
weird.
God, this headset better not be crapping out on me. This thing was expensive, and I've only had it for like 2 years. Alright. But anyway, let's go down and let's start with Brown since he's new.
What?
Who were your
So
two
basically,
heroes
just,
of the session?
Who do you think who do you
Two
want to who two
heroes.
people do you want to give hero points to and why?
I can't give them to NPCs, right?
I mean, you can give. I mean, I have said you guys can give the DM a hero point if you want, but I will use it against you.
And we'll all be very offended that we're not with your hero point.
But Radimus was so good.
I fucking love Radimus.
He was the hero of the session. I
He's a
think.
fan favorite.
I'm giving one to Radimus. Fuck it, dude. You can't. This is my hero point. My one hero point.
You actually get 2 because since we have 4 people, we decided 2 to split
Well,
it up
that's
a
what I'm
little more
saying.
evenly.
My one other hero point.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say Zelos was not a hero. He did not hero me. I was not very. I think we kind of got ourselves into a bad situation there. In the end,
That's true.
we were not. I don't think we were heroes. Cynical was not very helpful. So, Legend, I think I'm gonna have to give you my hero point. Pikachu was kind of
Kindly
a boy.
received.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. All right, Zedin, you're up next, then.
It's hard giving people points.
I'll give one to Cynical for introducing some spice to the party. For once,
Yeah.
we're not just all agreeing on something. And,
No, it's actually
Yeah,
a
I like
dynamic it's a dynamic we've actually since the beginning we've never explored.
Yeah, and I like it.
Party friction.
it's a nice change of pace. So that's one. And I really like Brown's arrows idea, so that's a point
They're
for me.
so good.
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna find a way to work in like dual skill flips for other people, so it doesn't seem like Brown's getting special treatment. But it's just, it was
Yeah.
just it's just I was trying to find a way to a different way to do it, and I really couldn't think of anything that was very engaging. And I just didn't want to say to Brown like, oh sorry, you can't do this really fucking cool character concept because the book said so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dingle. Sorry if it's too much for everybody else.
We'll make it work, and if we can't, we'll change it.
Honestly, in the end, unless I'm going with engineering, I'm flipping less overall. Technically.
In a way, ranged is almost just an attribute for it.
Yeah, definitely. The ranged attribute. It's like a bone in my body.
All right. So let's go with cynical then. You've been quiet. Let's make you unquiet.
Cynical, I will give my 2 points. 1 to Zell, 1 to Brown.
Yes. How do I give myself hero points on here?
Just draw it on your sheet.
There's a hero
I
point.
think there is a section for them.
There's a hero point section on the character
yeah.
sheet.
It's
I'll
in
just look
your
at the
non-useful items box.
Yeah, that is true. It's also
Also
a big reason why I keep the pins updated is so we don't really have to bother about tracking it.
There we go.
He's collecting his hero points.
Points are very solid
There you go.
and real.
All right.
Hero point. Hero point. Hero point. Dude, that's pretty solid. I'm going
think-
for checker point hero points. Checker piece hero points.
I think that leaves just Zell.
I think so. I will go with. First of all, I gotta hand it to Amadeus for just completing that encounter in like one shot. And my second one.
It was actually kind of funny how I gave the wagon health, and I just kind of was like ticking down health every time you guys did something that to the wagon.
That's
And
all right.
Amadeus fucking overkilled the shit out of it after the polymorph and the jolting the horses.
Yeah.
I was kind of bummed that it stopped after he lit on fire because I wanted to shoot a gasoline arrow at him. Just like a jerry can on a stick.
My second one gonna be tougher. I do like Pikachu just like picking up and carrying Amadeus. That was really good.
It's easy to forget with Pikachu's size that he is 4 brawn.
Yes.
He's strong as fuck.
Yes, he is.
And just to keep things even, I'm gonna pretend Brown gave his second hero point to Zell.
Fine. I wanted to learn my lesson the hard way.
By punishing Zell?
No. By waiting
I mean,
for the time when you use the hero point against us.
Oh, I don't know. With Zell's permission, I will take that hero point back from him.
That sounds very exciting. I'm fine with that.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah. Thank you, dude. No offense, not that your character wasn't fantastic. You were all great. It was a great session. I had a lot of fun.
All right.
Again,
so,
Brown, I hope you're not upset at me because I'm not like doing it out of
No.
spite for you.
I'm sorry I didn't give you my hero point.
No, as I said before, I really like this dynamic.
It's
very
it's
fun.
role playing. We understand that.
Did you get my DM?
I did get your DM.
Are you
I'm
gonna
just
reply to
having
me?
So much
I
fun.
will. I will after we determine who the anti-Joker is.
Okay. Sorry.
I forgot to use the anti-Joker.
Oh,
well, I mean-
it ended earlier. The session ended earlier than I was expecting. So I
It,
don't
it
think
was
you
it was
know.
a bit of a shorter session. It's very fair that there was no.
So I mean, do
anti-Joker.
you want to just hold on to it since we didn't use it?
No, yes, sure.
I mean, isn't that how we've done it before? Where if we didn't use it,
I'm
or
fine
if we
with
choose
that.
someone new?
The other thing I said before, you took it in the wrong way.
Eh.
I'm not gonna use that anti-Joker ever because it's better when Jokers are played out.
Guess what? Should we give it to someone else then?
I don't know, Brown
don't
hasn't ever used it yet, so I'm inclined to let him
Alright.
keep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. So that's all updated.
That's good. Ooh.
It is fun making up arrows though.
It's fun thinking of what to it's fun thinking of what to make you flip for them.
I will
Yeah,
say
I
I do like. I will say I add a character. I do like both your guys' character concepts. I will say I like the shifty lawyer and I like the clip art that you used, Brown. I just imagine it's just that guy and
It's
it's
a
great.
stock image that
It
I
really
put-
No,
is.
it's
Just
I
that
dude.
guy.
What dude? Brown sent me as a character sheet like a little earlier. This whole session that's all I've been seeing is just that dude. It's just that dude.
Yeah, it's all I can think of too.
What you read?
just this like big ass fucking goofy dude in suspenders, just saddling up to Amadeus, just like, hey, what you reading?
Yeah, and I put all the skills and magic and stuff just because I want to be able to. I don't know. I might have some crazier ideas for arrows. I guess. I don't know. At least kind of makes sense. Like, oh, there's a
Yeah,
little bit of
You gotta sell your typical like fire arrows and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like flaming magic arrows or like Just
Well,
some
just-
sort of like.
Like an arrow that makes a hole in the ground, or an arrow that chops a tree down,
There you go.
or like an arrow that I don't know, like does something magical.
You also specifically mentioned just shooting healing arrows at people.
Oh yeah, that too. Like just an arrow with a syringe on it. Like
Oh god, yeah.
Alternatively,
We need a healer now that Mira's
healing
gone.
it.
Yeah, that is true. We actually don't have a healer anymore now that Mirika's gone. I totally forgot about that.
Yes.
Well, I guess we have healing arrows, so
Well,
it's all
that's-
good.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea. I don't know if it's. I don't really know what's too much when it comes to that.
And then whenever America comes back, you can go back to using crazy offensive arrows all the time.
I use defensive arrows. Oh, like
Like an arrow with a dick on it.
like an
That-
arrow that has like
Right.
An
like
offensive arrow.
slurs carved
Yeah.
into
No,
it.
that's
I just no, I know what you mean now. I know what you
I mean, I knew what he meant. I just wanted to make a joke about offensive arrows.
mean. Yeah.
All right. So now I gotta get a I gotta basically remake the fantasy fucking battle soundtrack from scratch.
damn.
And
I
that
might,
ain't-
I might
tomorrow.
submit some stuff for you.
You've got tomorrow off at least.
I do. I'm actually stoked that I have a fucking day off for once.
Does anyone want to play Risk of Rain 2 again?
Actually, yeah, I totally do.
Dingle again.
I want to show you.
Sejin.
I want to show you guys how fucking busted Captain is.
Sejin, I was so upset you didn't see like Dingle
How
was
busted is he? What is,
he was
Please tell me
fucking
about
on
him.
fire. Like we were going for the
Brown,
obelisk.
you've got Risk of Rain too. You should join us and see for yourself.
I want to play as him. I haven't got him. I was going for him for a bit, but I never got him.
Which
I kicked
character?
my ass, got kicked.
Basically, he just does like he's low mobility, but he does just an absurd amount of damage. And one of his unlockable R's makes it so that chests and shrines are free.
Ooh.
For like a limited amount of time.
You only get 2 of them, but when you plop it down next to like any chest or shrine, it like hacks it, and then they cost nothing.
I tried on my own to play as
Talk
mercenary.
about that's a
and
speedrun strat right
Dingle,
there.
I might have to ask for your advice because I did okay as mercenary, but I'm just not used to a full melee character. But he is fun though. I want to play as him more. 'cause
I
he's
could
a
give you
big
advice.
samurai.
I could give you advice, but they changed mercenary a lot in 1.0. So apparently the optimal way to play him is different now. But I can tell you how I used to play him.
I just don't know what to do correctly. Also, playing on my own wasn't as fun.
Damn,
Yeah.
I want to play Risk of Rain 2 now. I might actually set my computer back up in my at my desk and boot it up if anyone else wants to play.
Do you want to play with us again?
I'll probably go to bed. Sounds like you guys have a full party here if Brown's playing.
We do.
I hop off.
Oh,
All good.
fuck.
Probably not go to bed at 3 one of these days.
Well, we stayed up till 3 playing Risk of Rain yesterday.
Yeah, we also went to bed. Yeah, we also basically all went to bed at 3 yesterday. We were right there with you. You were probably Zedrin was probably waking up when I went to bed.
Yeah, I saw you sending messages at like 8 AM for me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go make some tuna fish sandwiches. Well, actually, there's no bread. Fuck.
No.
So sad. What if I just made tuna salad, right? And then I took some chips, I just crunched them up inside of it, and ate it with a fork.
Blowing
Or
up the teeth.
use the tuna salad as like a dip, and scoop it up with the chips.
That's probably a much better idea. Oh, I have queso too. Tuna salad and queso. Is this a good idea?
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, soot.
those are all of Dingles' bottles that he drinks when he plays
No,
Brogan.
that was me accidentally stepping on my cat's tail and it fucking
Oh
knocking its
no,
food bowl everywhere.
not Soot, not Soot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Soot. Here, let's refill your food bowl.
Alright, GG's. Gonna head out.
EGS.
Yeah.
Unreal.
See
I'm
ya,
really
dudes.
excited. I was like hyped for this session, but now I'm actually like into it. I'm actually gonna be like, excited for
I
the next
just can't
session
wait.
again.
I can't wait till Jibu can rejoin us because I am a little sad. Doesn't feel
It is
exactly
sad.
the same.
Alright, see you all later.
I will see you.